Hey, what up, decisive marketer? So it's been a while since I put up a video. I have been sick from dengue fever, and then a couple of days after I fully recovered from dengue fever, I caught a flu. So it's been a while, right? So so I'm glad to be back in the game. I'm going to be talking about this plugin called Sellkit today. It's a WooCommerce plugin that helps you to easily create funnels in WordPress itself. And it does not just work with Elementor as what is shown on the website itself, but it also works with Gutenberg, right? But if you're going to be using the full funnel features, that only works with Elementor at the moment. But I believe the company behind it is going to, of course, help have it integrated with more page builders down the road. But certain features, such as some dynamic upsells, some add-ons or whatever it is in the checkout page, those can be used with Gutenberg itself. So if you don't need the full funnel features, then and you don't use Elementor, then Sellkit can still work for you. Now, before I dive into Sellkit, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So here we go. Let me jump in, right? So but before I do that, I'm gotta install Elementor right here. So just give me a second. Let me just put in Elementor. Okay, so we're gonna install Elementor right now, and while we're waiting, I guess we can check out Sellkit. So Sellkit right here. Okay, so there we go. So with Sellkit, it will tell you. It has analytics dashboard right here, where it tells you your, number of visits, unit visits, and how your funnel sales are doing. Okay, and how are the coupons being used, the dynamic discounts being used, any smart notices as well. So it's that's a lot of features. Okay, so just give me a second, because Elementor requires me to log in. Okay, taxi, vehicle. Okay, just give me a second, just check. Buses. Okay, let me just log in right here. All right, so we're logging right now. Okay, so we'll skip this. We will skip this. We will skip this. We will skip. Right, sorry, my bad, right? So, I still have a small sore throat. Okay, so we have Elementor installed. It is taking a while, so we'll just exit. Okay, alright, so apologies, that took a while. We'll go through some of the other features first. We'll jump into the settings first. Right, so just as with any plugins or SaaS that I cover, I generally always go to the settings page first. It's annoying and boring, but it makes things easier as you start working on it. So we'll just call this test. What's this? Okay. Okay, I think this is not needed. Okay, so over here you can skip the cart page. That means there's no cart page. When people click on the, like add to cart or something like that, it just goes to the checkout page, and you can disallow search engine from indexing the flows. That means it does the search engine will not index the funnel pages, right? That means your upsells, downsell pages, it's not going to show that in the Google itself, so you don't want that. So generally you want to disable all this, and then you can put your Facebook pixel, the Google Analytics in here as well, and you can also add geolocation API. So in case you are charging like shipping fees based on location, you can do that. And the Google API key, so this will allow you to add the autocomplete feature. Okay, and then you know whether you want to delete the plugin data on plugin deletion. Okay, so this everything it's all removed from your WordPress, right? So not just the plugin files, but the database and tables as well, right? Okay, so next is, so the settings, we have covered that. Let's check out what is notices. This might be like cut notice, right? Okay, so this is like so this is like you can put a piece of content in there. So let's say they add a certain product or they view a certain product, so it's like a pop-up, right? So if they added a product in there, then you can show a message and a button and the URL. Okay, and the priority, right? In case you have multiple notices being set up, you can just show this one first. And where do you want to show it? Okay, so this is like a prompt, right? And then you can set up coupons over here. So I'm not really sure what this coupon is compared to like the default WooCommerce ones. Okay, so who is eligible? So I guess you can use you can set more precise conditions, such as when you can use the coupon, and like if they come from a certain UTM tag, then they can use it. How much will be the discount, and who can use the discount? Only this customer or anyone? Okay, expires. Okay, so you can add to the content in a page or post, right? So you can show this coupon to the customer as well. Okay, so I guess the coupon feature is slightly more powerful. This means that, okay, I think the coupon feature can, of course, I think Sellkit, right, should not just be a funnel tool, but massive, like a powerful WooCommerce add-on, in the sense that they also add URL coupons features, smart coupons. I mean, they do have smart coupons, but URL coupons, I think that would really help. Allow us to create bulk coupons. I think those helps as well. And you can also set up dynamic discounts. So okay, so it's basically like giving them a discount where based on certain conditions. So this is like an automatic discount compared to like using a coupon, right? So I guess that could be a good thing, right? And then of course you have funnels. So discounts, coupons, and notices, they can all be used for Gutenberg, right? But for funnels, it only works with Elementor itself. So I think Sellkit is great. If they market themselves, I mean, if they move towards more like a WooCommerce add-on kind of thing, uh, rather than selling themselves as a funnel tool, because there's so many funnels out there. You have WooFunnels, you have WP funnels, you have what do you call that, LaunchFlows, you have CartFlows. So there's a lot of competitors out there, and I think a lot of them are focusing on the funnel side of things, but they're not focusing on, for example, coupons and discounts and notices, whatever it is. So I think that would help Sellkit to um, you know be different. Okay, so over here we have 10 templates right now, so it's a little limiting, just like all the tools that I've covered. Most of them have very limited templates, but that's how it goes. It takes time for them to build up the repertoire of templates, right? But let's see, we're going to use the pet food one as a funnel. So it will give you the 4 templates right here, right? So you got the sales page, the checkout page, the upsell page, and the thank you page, right? So once you can preview it as well right here. So this is how it looks like. Okay, I think it looks great, well designed, and then you got the checkout page. Okay, can we just like kind of pre-fill this somehow? Okay, continue. Okay, complete order, same is correct, right? So you got a you got a order bound right here as well. Okay, and then you got a one click upsell, and then you got the checkout page, right? So I think the entire flow is very convenient, very nice right here, right? So we'll get this funnel. I think is it's very clean. The process is very clean. Okay, but of course, if you ask me, I think WP funnels does this slightly better because they have okay. So I guess Sellkit now has it supports block editor as well. So it doesn't just work with Elementor now, it works with block editor for the funnels. So I'm wrong right there. Just please disregard what I have said earlier. So it works with Elementor and block editor. So this is great if you don't use Elementor, right? Generally, I don't use Elementor for WooCommerce websites. I use Block Editor because Block Editor is so much faster. Elementor adds because Elementor with WooCommerce adds about like 40 over page requests. So that's kind of slows down the website. Use up a lot of resources as well. So if you switch to Block Editor, it's not as easy to use as Elementor, but it will help your site to look a lot load a lot faster. So over here, I think WP Funnels does a little bit better because it's a canvas style of funnel building, right? But this is more like a linear kind of look over here. So and then you can add additional bumps, right? So and then you can edit. You can just click and edit the page right here. Let me just refresh. Let me see. Okay, let me just try with block editor again. Okay, I think it took a while just to generate the page. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So I think because I click on edit with Elementor, I think kind of break the page itself, so I might have to create the funnel again. But let's try the upsell page. We'll edit with block editor. Okay, so yep, I guess there is. So I am right about that in the sense that all the templates are actually created by Elementor. So this is you can use block editor, but you got to rebuild everything from scratch. So it's not a easy thing to do, right? So definitely I would recommend using Elementor with Sellkit, because all the templates are built with Elementor, right? So yep. So you can use, the thing is that you can use block editor, but the same page has not been built with block editor at all, so you can't create the same design. You can't create you can't have the same design in block editor unless you build it from scratch. Yep. So that's where the downside for the Sellkit is. If you use the thing is that if you don't use that template, then you can build with block editor, but if you use the template, then it's much better to use Elementor for that. So I guess that's all for Sellkit. Maybe I'll give some thoughts, right? So I think that Sellkit itself is at the moment, I think that they are still kind of finding their ways at the moment. Personally, for me, if I were to be building, I mean, this is my business itself, then I would say that I would leave the funnel features as it is right now and expand on the discount and coupons features. Adding URL coupons and all that. I think that is much better than before I go back into working on the funnels stuff. Yep. Because the thing about funnels is that you got to create the templates in different page builders, and you need to have a lot of templates as well for people to really want to use your product, use your plugin, and using so the thing is, and then you only have these designs in Elementor, so there's some good and bad right here. Yeah, so at the moment it's kind of limited because it's limited to Elementor itself, whereas with WP funnels, WooFunnels, CartFlows, I think CartFlows, they all work with different builders right now. They have templates for different builders like DV and all that. So it is definitely quite a bit of catch up to do for Sellkit. If I were to market Sellkit itself, I would say, we do have a funnel feature, but we have all this other stuff as well. It's much easier to sell the plugin than focusing on focusing it as a funnel builder. And I guess that's all I have to share. I know that there are a lot of Elementor users today, but with the more advanced WordPress people, they kind of tend to move on to like Oxygen, block editor and stuff like that. So I think that's why that's where Sellkit needs to catch up if they want to focus on the funnel feature itself. So I guess that's all I have to share about Sellkit. Overall, I think if you don't have a funnel tool and you want that additional features with the coupons and discounts and stuff like that, then it's a much better value to go for Sellkit itself. So that's all I have to share. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you know anyone who could benefit from Sellkit, be sure to share this video with them. And lastly, let me know what you think about Sellkit, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.